Third and
It's
long.
good, you two. Back on Madden. Been a minute. I'm back.
Switch.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Ah, come on, y'all.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 43 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. To throw, it's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he stops right at midfield. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down.
Come on, Howard. Let's go.
Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Been a minute since I played Madden.
4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz. And this is incomplete.
Oh, dude. Run that back. Run that back.
Receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dude got Jackson.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Come here.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And
I ain't get it.
break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Wow.
Yes, they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their 1st drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way, and then go for the big finish.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Come here.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
You got him on.
Pass here now is 2nd.
She got it. She got it. Yeah, she got it.
Elliott running right. Breaks through the contact. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That's 2 really excellent drives for them to start this ballgame, both ending with touchdown passes.
In big picture, they look great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. But let's down focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making excellent throws.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Wentz going to throw. Looking for yards, but it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. They'll try the right side with Elliott. 27 yards there, first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
I had to get back on Madden, bro.
Prescott on first down. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Pick that. Come on, man. Pick that. Pick that.
I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Throwing. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Come on, y'all.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over.
I hate where they come from.
What you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Man, if you don't play a game alone, you get rusty, bro.
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Come on.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Now let's put it right there. I do it before I go back.
1st and 10.
Please.
Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Huh?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That was hard.
17 yards.
Remember sometimes.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
I was just thankful.
Now Wentz escaping the pressure right.
Oh my goodness, dog.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on
put some
first
pressure
down,
on
but he
him,
couldn't reel
Cooper,
it in.
man.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And
there we go.
Prescott is going to be
There we
taken
go.
down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. 7 yards there and a first down. Wentz now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. They run with Howard. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this
tight
one is
end,
incomplete.
bro.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Wentz now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. No running room for Zeke on first down, as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Brought down by Nate Gehring. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And he'll sling that one in there. Complete to Cooper on the comebacker. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They come out here in the I. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Elliott, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Prescott now. He's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Now Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. As time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. To throw is Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Blitz.
On 1st down, Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey. 26 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
Come on, bro.
Plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's some tackles and something, bro.
Ezekiel Elliott, 83 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Wentz now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Now Howard, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And for the 4th time tonight, now the ball comes loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. They go with Howard again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Wentz. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On 2nd and goal, Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
oh, no.
And now here's another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Hit this ball, bro.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Come on, call you.
I want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. He leaves this one for Howard. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And my goodness, another interception.
Okay, plays this no more, bro.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game.
No, I didn't.
Suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And now here is another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take the...
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 27 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. 4 bad.
All right, good night.
And the lead will swell by 1 more.
I ain't making excuses on YouTube, but I ain't played mine in a minute. I need to get back on it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play.
And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Power running by Zeke, and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger?
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I mean, you right, man.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but...
And now here is another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. Evades him at the 20. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
Oh, my God.
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Once again here on 2nd and 10. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Have a new single-game interception king. A record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record.
Now Elliott. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Throwing here, Prescott, and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Wow. I ain't never gonna do that shit.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try again with Elliott. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take in the next one? And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the sack on first down, Wentz. And just shutting him off there. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. To try again after the sack. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.